All right, Cancer. We're going to do who's thinking about you currently. Current energy for Cancers. Spirit guides, ancestors, and Most High, please protect me as I channel in a message for Cancer. I'm going to do some oracle cards first for you guys. All right, one more shuffle. All right, Cancer. Who's currently thinking about the Cancers? Who is currently thinking about the Cancer, Spirit? Who is thinking about them? Who's thinking about my Cancers? We got revenge, retaliation, plotting, payback, punishing, getting even. Then we got emotions, like waves, in and out, crashing, unpredictable. Yo, you got somebody out here crashing the fuck out because, I don't know, did they do something? They did something to you, Cancer. This person did something and they're crashing out. Like they're about to crash out. I'm getting that with my intuition that's picking up something here. If you're masculine, this could be a feminine. If this is a feminine, this could be a masculine. So I feel like it could be the opposite sex. I could be wrong. This could be same sex, but with my intuition is heavy on that this could be somebody that wants payback for something that you did to them, or they feel like you did something to them, or they're getting back at you because you're exposing them. You're exposing somebody, Cancer, in a way, possibly. I'm getting here, there's a whistleblower energy. And this person wants payback. Tether. Adrenaline. Telepathy, intuition, dreams, heart songs. You've been getting, listen, you've been getting certain downloads, Cancer, that somebody has a fucking problem with you. You've been getting certain downloads. So if this person doesn't know that they're trying, like, this person may think that you don't know that they want revenge, but in reality, Cancer, you know all the details because your ancestors are letting you know the details on this foolery. You know somebody wants revenge on you. Your intuition is picking up about this shit. Okay, roller coaster ride, ups and downs, good and bad, rush of feelings. Like this person, the adrenaline is that, listen, this is an individual that triggers your adrenaline, okay? Meaning that they're every time they come in with some bullshit, they know exactly what to say to you to trigger the fuck out of you where you feel up and down, making you feel like your emotions are up and down. They're able to do that, okay? I could also see here, we got extreme at the bottom of the deck as well as gossip. This person goes to the extreme when doing things, okay? They go to the extreme. They step over everything when doing something, Cancer. Okay, you cut this person off. And it was a very harsh cutoff. Like you gave them no emergency. You gave them, you didn't give them a notice that you was cutting them off. If you gave them a notice, they weren't expecting you to cut them the fuck off. This was a harsh cutoff here. Gossip. This person is spreading rumors about you, and they're starting conversations with people that don't really give a fuck about a situation because they're trying to smear your name and make you out to look like this person that you're not. You came to terms with something here. It was somebody maybe that you was in a relationship with or had love for. It could be a family member, friend, spouse, whatever, but you came to terms with something that here. To a certain person. You came to terms with something. You're tired of feeling up and down and all around when it comes to an individual. What's this revenge for the Cancer? What's this revenge? The person that's thinking about the Cancer wants revenge. What's his revenge, though? Who's this person that wants revenge? It could be a fire sign. It could be a fire sign that wants revenge. Or somebody with fire placements. They're feeling stressed out when it comes to you. It could be also another Cancer. Or it could just be you coming out in your own read here, Cancer. You're in the upright, so you're in your power. So I really don't think this is you. You're not even paying no mind to this shit. Okay, the person that wants revenge could be an air sign or it could be a fire sign that wants revenge. Two of Swords here. They don't like your intuition, Cancer. They don't like your intuition. You've been picking, like I said, you've been using your intuition. You've been getting clarity from your ancestors and the proper downloads at this time for somebody here that needs to be exposed. It's like they don't like the forward movement that you have in your life with like success. All right. You're very determined to like have some success in your life. They don't like the fact that you're successful. That's why they want revenge. This person is fucking petty as fuck. Get a life. How about that? Stop focusing on Cancer and what they're doing. How about that one? You got to work hard for what you want. And Cancer, yeah, you've been working hard for exactly what you want in this life. This person is in anxiety. Air sign. They could have air placements. This person is sitting in anxiety because, like, listen, this is an individual that can't figure out why you separated from them. They can't figure out the fact that y'all are just not on this, like, not on the same life path. They're jealous, they're mad because you're able to go out and get your own. You don't need to ask people for shit. So this is a hater here. There's a hater here. It could be an ex-lover. You take it as is. But this person is upset because you're able to move on without them. And you are, because you're sitting in your strength with the Chariot. That's your card. So yeah, listen, there's forward movement with your life. That's why this person wants revenge. All right. What's this gossip? What's this gossip? Because it's all in regards to one person. I don't even feel that there's another energy here. I feel like it's just one person. But we'll see how this goes. What's this gossip? That you come to terms with that there's no fighting back and forth with this person. You're not going to beg for their attention. You're not going to beg them to see you differently with terms. You came to terms with something here. What's this gossip? What's a gossip for the Cancer? Cancer, you don't give a fuck about this. You're worried about forward movement. You're worried about focusing on your goals. Somebody here has a store, or you're your own entrepreneur. So you're focused on that. You're focused on money. You're focused on your education, your stability. Not this fucking nonsense here where somebody's gossiping about you because you cut them off. This person is always high also with the adrenaline. They possibly do take something. They possibly do take some type of drug or pill that makes their adrenaline, like that gives them an adrenaline rush, or they drink like a Red Bull or something. An energy drink. Getting a lot of air here. Yeah, it's an air sign that's gossiping. Every time that they move, like that they think that, okay, I'm going to get revenge on the Cancer. They're too burned out with the Four of Swords to even do that. All right? Like they're burning themselves out by talking about you so much. Like this person, this is focused on one person. Okay? For the Scorpio, I had a few people come out. Yours is focused on one individual, a Gemini or a Libra or somebody with fire placements here that is feeling stuck within their own situation that they created for themselves that's talking about you. They're burning. Yeah, every time they feel the need to move forward and talk about you, they're getting held back by spirit. Their ancestors are tired of them. They're having financial issues. That's why they see that you're able to keep up with life, meaning that you're able to pay your own house and your own mortgage and your rent. Okay? You're never a day late on your rent. Somehow they know that, okay? That you was tied to in some way. Jeez, my hold on guys. My light is like dying. I gotta charge it. Hold on guys. Alright. My light died. Hopefully hopefully you can still see the cars. Alright. Whatever. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, guys. Alright, so this person, they lack stability with the 10 of Pentacles. So you're somebody here that saves their money, or you don't spend your money on stupid shit. Okay? You're very, like, you know when to spend money and when not to spend money. You don't go out and blow your money, okay? This person has, like I said, it has a lot to do with your stability of why this person is gossiping. But they have no room to talk, Cancer, because they're in the reverse when it comes to the 10 of Pentacles. They're not able to save. They're not able to make money. They're not able to, they have a problem with people that know how to fend for themselves. And somebody here is a survivor. Okay, you learn how to thrive. You thrived off of damage and pain and survivor instincts. Okay, survival instincts. That's what I was trying to say here. Okay, so you may have been homeless in the past many times. You may have been struggling, maybe living in your car, maybe in the past a few times, and somehow you got out of that struggle. And because this person is not in your life to have access to the beautiful things that you have now. Let me say that again. The beautiful things that you have now, that you are well deserved to have this moment, Cancer. They're mad. 222 on the timer. They're mad. You could be seeing angel number 222 or synchronicities, all right? This person lacks resources. Like, they don't have people to turn to no more when it comes to help, because they push people away. The same way that they push you away is the same way that they pushed others away. Okay, you understand? You came to terms that something here is not working out with this person. They could come back around after a little bit of time begging for money or help, but they're just using you. The Tower. It came in the off center, but it's more, it was like this. I'm going to take it as the upright. Okay. The Tower is coming out because the divine had to step in to this situation, because something, listen, you're meant for a new, you were meant for a new beginning. The Fool card. You were meant for a new beginning. And somebody was just in your way. They had no place hold. Okay, they had no place to be there in your life. It's like they were taking up room in your life that did not need to be there. And for some reason, this person, it could also be an earth sign. It could be earth or air or fire. This person has a very big problem because you decided to end something and cut them off. It could be a friend or a lover. It's very heavy on the friend or a lover, but it could be a friend, could be a family member, somebody that acted like family. You take it as is, use your own discernment, but the divine had to step in because this person was doing you hella dirty around you. It's given like, this person's going to be putting on a show, all right, saying anything, going to anybody that would listen to their drama. Nobody has time to be listening to this person no more. Everyone's sick of this individual. They create their own drama, their own gossip, and their own lies. It's kind of like they're delusional at this point. What else for the revenge? You don't want to hear it. You stop hearing this person out as well. Like, they used to come to you for advice, Cancer, And you stop hearing them talk because you realize that a lot of it is just, they have trash mouth. This person is unreliable with a lot of things that they say, okay? And they could have gotten arrested recently, or they're about to get arrested. So I feel like they may have gotten arrested or about to get arrested because this is karma. This is karma. Like, as soon as they come in to gossip about you or say certain things, I see here that the police is stepping in, because you may have to call the police on somebody. You possibly did call the police on somebody, or need to call the police on somebody, because this person wants to fight you. Because their life is falling apart. Like, get the fuck out of here with the Cancer. How are you going to get mad at Cancer because they're happy and they're moving on from you? They're cutting off toxic traits. They're cutting off toxic cycles and patterns. How the fuck are you going to get mad at the Cancer for cutting you off? When you're toxic, 555. A lot of 555s coming in today. New beginnings. Shutting shit down. The shit's got to end. The number 2 could be significant. You got 2 10s here as well. Something may have happened on the 10th. Or the number 10 could be significant. Number 2 could also be significant as well. Toxic. That's why you cut them off. This person is thinking about you because they know they're toxic. Just FYI, they know they're toxic. They know why they're toxic. They want everyone else sitting in this toxic ass energy. You don't got time for this person no more. You really had to use your discernment when dealing with this person, because they're a shit show for real. They're a shit show. You're tired of shit show behavior. There's a Cancer here that doesn't have time for drama. You're focusing on your money, focusing on your stability and your own love life. You don't have time for people coming in anymore, giving you headaches. Somebody's been getting a lot of headaches recently. Or when you were dealing with this person, you were getting a lot of fucking headaches, Cancer. This is the reason why, because their energy is iffy. You don't like feeling unbalanced, okay? This person wanted you to feel imbalanced. What else for the Cancer? Toxic. You're moving on from toxic people. And even if they're thinking about you, you don't give a fuck, okay? Because they're unhealthy, poison, delusions, nasty behaviors. This person has nasty behavior and traits. You're sick of people, okay? You deaded the situation with the skull. Skulls could be significant. You could have a tattoo of a skull. Or you like to wear shirts with skulls on it. One more. 2 more. Escape. You're avoiding, blocking, pushing away, hiding. They used you as escapists. They used you as an escape. You do have somebody that's in union with you already or wants a reconciliation, but you escaped this person. It could be another water sign or earth sign. Okay? They want to make it work and they want a second chance, but you're done with them. Okay? You're done. Ghosts. You went ghost on motherfuckers. Okay? That's it for you guys. Peace out.